Wadi Yahweh Bashim Yahushai, Bashem Raka Hakudash Brakathum. So Wadi Yahweh Bashim Yahushai, Bashem Raka Hakudash Brakathum. Barakatha Yahweh, Barakatha Yahushai. Barakatha Yahweh, Barakatha Yahushai. Peace and blessings to all the hopeful elect, 144 and the rest of 1/3, all my apostles, bishops, elders, who rule well in GMS, all the Malachium. Shalom, shalom, peace and blessings. Here you go. You know what I'm saying? We keep on telling you, you're done, devil. You're done.
Hear what the senator from France got to say, and he laid out everything that the whole world basically is thinking right now, including me and what I've been talking about here. Watch this video.
After assembling the most powerful army in the world, failing to win a war against a middle power, causing oil and gas prices to skyrocket, and delivering incoherent speeches, the golfer from Mar-a-Lago shamelessly admits to being stunned by the Iranian response, which was entirely predictable, and now calls for help from his allies whom he was insulting just yesterday. And they reply to him, "You didn't consult anyone, you have no plan, and we have no reason to follow you blindly into the fog." Trump, the only elephant in the world who walks around with his own china shop, now has no choice but between two equally bad options: to withdraw shamefully, pretending, without convincing anyone, that he has achieved his objectives, or to trigger an escalation with results that have been known in advance since Vietnam, Iraq, or Afghanistan. A quagmire, and in the end, a disgraceful departure, leaving the field open at the time to the communists, to Daesh, or to the Taliban.
Let me know what you think in the comments. Please share this to the max. And if you want to support my work, check out links in my book.
So it is completely over for the Edomite power structure here in America. Point blank period, man. It's over. It is absolutely over. Finito. Okay? The whole world is blaming them for this, and no one wants to be a part of it. And with Iraq now joining this fight, the Yemen, the Houthis out of Yemen, you know, and now joining on to Iran, what you're witnessing are the dragons of Arabia, the prophecy of the dragons of Arabia now coming together.
That's right.
So this is it, man. This is it. Also, you know, World War III is going off. The collapse is going. So all we need now to happen is the wag the dog events, whatever they're gonna do in America, the collapse. You know, the people going nuts and the lawlessness and then the forced implementation of the mark of the beast, the MOTB, which is spoken about in Revelation, the 13th chapter, 13 and 16 to be exact. That's it. So we're gonna have an event here and a collapse, which is gonna lead to that, especially once this gas hits $10 or more a gallon across the country.
Oh,
not just some parts, but across the country.
Most definitely.
All right, and
Calm.
all this can be, you know, can be blamed on the Trump administration. You know,
No, not the Trump, the dump administration. You know what I'm saying? Administrate. Look, he called him a gopher. That's what you are, Trump, a big dummy. Just like the rest of you dumbass, fucking pale-face ass dogs.
The Epstein class. All these people that, you know, and with this whole Operation Epstein Fury, they wanted so badly not to be exposed for their rape, molestation, sex trafficking, human trafficking of women and children. You know, barrels and barrels of sulfuric acid to use to get rid of hundreds of barrels. Who knows how many bodies, you know. But, but to protect all that, this is what he's done. And he's trapped. Just like this professor is showing, he's trapped and he can't get out of this. They're past the point of no return. There's no going back. What are they going to do, go back and allow America to reestablish, to turn around and build all the bases back up in that area again? No, they're not going to do that. This thing is just going to, it's just going to continue until the Lord.
And the thing about it, that dirty ass Safeway up the street closing. Oh yeah, oh yeah. I noticed how what's the area? Silver Springs at the Ellsworth Mall. Oh yeah, empty. Not too many people outside. Empty. Not too many people. Yeah, I noticed their stores cannot replenish anything. Half empty. 90% empty. Oh yeah, you're done, America. You fucking nasty beast of a whore. You're done. Oh yeah. Like Macho Man used to tell America. Oh yeah. You're done, you filthy shithole. You been a shithole. You know what I'm saying? Every time I look, thanks to Yahweh Bashim Yahushai. So why do Yahweh Bashim Yahushai wake up? Lord say, get up. I get up and look around. Ain't nothing but shit. Nothing but shit. This is not a kingdom. This is a queendom of shit. Oh yeah.
Returns, which is soon. This is 2nd Ezra 15 and 28. And it reads, behold, an horrible vision and the appearance thereof from the east. For the nations of the dragons of Arabia shall come out with many chariots, and multitudes of them shall be carried as the wind upon the earth, that all they which hear them may fear and tremble. So all these Arab nations and Elamites are going to get together and fight against Esau, Edom. Continue until the Lord returns, which is soon. This is 2nd Ezra 15 and 28. And it reads, behold, an horrible vision and the appearance thereof from the east. For the nations of the dragons of Arabia shall come out with many chariots, and multitudes of them shall be carried as the wind upon the earth, that all they which hear them may fear and tremble. So all these Arab nations and Elamites are going to get together and fight against Esau, Edom. And there's going to be a big battle in that, and then the Lord is going to come and destroy everybody when that happens. All right, but it says, that will be Joel, the 3rd chapter. But it says, verse 30, also the Carmenians raging in wrath shall go forth like wild boars of the wood, and with great power shall they come and join the...
All right, here we go. Here we go. Behold, a horrible vision, and the appearance thereof from the east. That means all the kings coming after this punk-ass whore and that bitch Israel. Dig? That's right. Where the nations of the dragons, the Arab, Elamites, Elamites, of Arabia, dragons of Arabia shall come out with many chariots, meaning all their war machines. Okay? Many chariots. And the multitude of them shall be carried as the wind upon earth. Meaning they're going to blast your pale face ass. Cracker! That all they which hear them may fear and tremble, shall be carried as the wind upon earth. Also the Carmanians, the Iranians, the Persians, that's who it's talking about. The Carmanians, raging in wrath, shall go forth as the wild boars of the wood. And that's what Iran is doing now. Because they're tired of the bullshit. I'm fucking tired of the bullshit. My brothers are tired of the bullshit. The Malachiam. My elder here speaking is tired of this motherfucking shit. And with great power shall they come and join battle with them, and shall waste a portion of the land of the Syrians. Cracker. The Syrian is the cracker. The pale-faced dog. Neanderthal trash. That's what it is.
Battle with them, and shall waste a portion of the land of the Syrians. The Carmenians are the Iranians.
That's right.
All right? That's Iran. And so all these Arab nations, including the ones that were once with America, they were going to join together and remember their nature. You got to remember, America didn't protect its Arab allies, Qatar, the Saudis, when these missiles started flying. They went to go and try to protect Israel and left the others hanging. And then Iran bombed all those places that were supporting America. All those bases. America doesn't have bases. They can't. Israel didn't protect its Arab. They were going to join together and remember their nature. You got to remember, America didn't protect its Arab allies, Qatar, the Saudis, when these missiles started flying. They went to go and try to protect Israel and left the others hanging. And then Iran bombed all those places that were supporting America. All those bases. America doesn't have bases. They can't land planes and things of that nature anywhere in Western Asia anymore. And then shall the dragons have the upper hand in remembering their nature, and if they shall turn themselves, conspiring together in a great power to persecute them. So all these Arab nations are going to come together and fight against Esau, Edom, the so-called white man. And they're going to actually be winning. And in the midst of this, they're going to be destroying Esau, Edom. And in the midst of this war, the Lord returns.
Calm. That's right.
Okay, and it says, and these shall be troubled, shall be troubled bled, and keep silence through their power, and shall flee. And from the land of the Syrians shall the enemy besiege them, and consume some of them, and their host shall be in fear and dread and strife among their kings. All right? So, World War III is escalating, and it is going to happen. The third woe. All right? And like it says on the screen, Yemen can strike Saudi Arabia. Saudi Arabia is going to decide, look, we don't want that smoke. We with y'all. We not against y'all. And that is what's happening. That is what's happening. And there's nothing that anyone can do about it. Babylon is finished. One more scripture and we'll wrap this up.
You're done, America. You're done, Israel. You're done. The Bible tells you.
Jeremiah 51.
Us, the machines with the teeth.
Okay, this is Jeremiah 51 and 7. Babylon hath been a golden cup in Yahweh's hand. Salakia. That made all the earth drunken, and the nations have drunken of a wine, therefore the nations are mad. So her philosophies, they drank the philosophies, they the democracy, the rule of the demons. I just watched a video of some woman was crawling around, and she identified as a dog, some fat Edomite chick. She's crawling around barking, and then the real dog came up, rolled up on her, and attacked her. Because the dog didn't like her false flagging. All right? She threw up the wrong set or something. The dog was like, what set you is? But it says, Babylon is to be fallen and destroyed. Howl for her. Take balm for her pain. If so, she may be healed. We would have healed Babylon, but she is not healed. Forsake her and let us go every one into their own country, for her judgment reaches unto the heaven and is lifted up to the sky. So, you've had mass exodus of Americans, of people from America that have passports to go back to the lands that they came from. Okay? And you also have a lot of Americans trying to leave. But that's not going to save them, especially if you're Edomite. Because every Edomite on the continental United States, when this happens, is going to die.
Calm.
And including those who run into their bunkers.
Calm.
Because America is going to become a desert.
Calm.
Unlivable by humans. It's going to be nothing but desert creatures living here, according to the scriptures.
Calm.
Have this all over. And though the wealthy ones and all the ones in Europe that remain alive, that will leave here, the ones that will go up to the little orbital space stations and in their underwater and underground tunnels, military bases that are in other countries, because the ones here will be destroyed. You know, and then the wealthy that went to New Zealand to their bunkers and things of that nature, they're all going to be gathered up according to the Bible and go into slavery.
Call. That's right.
And then the kingdom of heaven will commence.
Pure truth. Y'all better recognize.
The tabernacle of David will be established here on earth.
That's right, the tabernacle of
finally,
David.
The laws of heaven on earth as it is in heaven will finally apply.
Call. That's right.
So we're dangerously close to that. For them, it's dangerous. For us, it's a blessing.
It's a blessing.
Right.
So why do Yahweh Bashim Yahushua?
And the 2/3 are like, they, you know, after they die and get their punishment on this side, they're gonna be born into the king, come back in the kingdom, and be perfect.
That's right, you 2/3, you will be bombed on this side and taken out doing martial law and the whole nine. But when she get back in the kingdom, you know what I'm saying, through birth, through us and our wives, hopefully that we are the hopeful elect. Oh yeah, you'll be all right. But on this side, you can get fucked up.
Eat among the ruling class people. So with that, I want to give all praise,
honor, and glory to Yahweh, Bashem, Yahushua, Bashem, Rakah HaKodash, Barakatham, Vam Yasharala, Wall or Ball, Ball. Oh yeah. So the time is up. Time is up. Wall or Ball, Ball.